What's good, everybody? My name is Brandon Mitch, and I'm actually here to give you guys some content creator / Instagram influencer tips to help you build strong, lasting brands on Instagram. But before I go into today's topic, I want to make sure you are subscribed to the YouTube page. That way you don't miss none of my newest video giving you guys Instagram influencer tips, so that way you guys can stay on track building strong, lasting brands. Excuse me. So I actually have a really good topic for you guys today. So today I want to talk to you guys about the 2 different things you guys need to be talking about in your content to help you go viral and to help build authority with your community. Now, when it comes to creating content, we need to remember, and I know a lot of times we forget this, but it's not about us. A lot of times it's like, I want to make this kind of piece of content because I want to do it. I want to, shoot these kind of pictures. I want to show this off. I want to talk about this. And when you're building a brand, you need to understand that you're serving a community. So your content needs to serve whatever purpose it needs to serve for your community. It's not just for you, if that makes any sense. You're making content for your followers because, a lot of times people want a whole bunch of followers. So you're creating content for your followers, but you need to be creating content that the followers want, because if you're just creating content and it's not what the followers are wanting, they're not gonna care about the content you're creating. So, but if you're creating stuff that they want, they'll pay a lot more attention to the content you create, and they're a lot more likely to share the content you create, and they're a lot more likely just to engage with the content in general. So this is what you want to remember when you're creating content. It's not about you. It's about following. It's about the community. It's about what they want to see, what they have problems with, what they need help with. Remember that. You're coming from a place of service when it comes to this. So these are the things you need to be talking about with your followers when you're trying to build authority and when you want your stuff to go viral. Now, the first thing you need to do is talk about problems the community has. What? Talk about problems the community has. Talk about problems that your community is dealing with. So, like for me, example, I do stuff with skincare. I know people are struggling with, just in general, starting a routine. I know people are struggling with I know people are struggling with not knowing what kind of face wash to use. I know people are struggling with knowing how to treat pimples and how not to pop pimples. That's just one of the things I create content on, is problems I know they're having. The next thing you want to be talking about is problems that the community didn't know they had. So I talk about on my page, because I know men have this thinking, or they have this mentality as far as skincare, as far as it being feminine. And majority of the time, guys don't know that, they have this mindset that it's something that they grew up with. That's not true. They just know that's just the way things are. But it's not the way things are. Like, skincare is, everybody should be taking care of their skin because everybody has skin. That's dumb to say you should take care of your skin because you're a girl, and you shouldn't take care of your skin because you're a guy, when we both have the same thing, and we'll both have the same problems if I don't take care of my skin. I can get sun cancer if I'm not wearing sunblock. I'll get sun cancer. I'll get aging spots. I'll get moles. That happens compared to somebody over here who's doing it won't. So that's a mentality problem, or a bad way of thinking I know my community has, that I'm trying to help them fix. So I'm trying to help them fix problems that they don't know they have, but they do have. So this is something you need to think about. You need to be thinking about problems your community is having, and you need to talk about that and solve those problems. And then on the other hand, you also need to be talking about problems that your community doesn't know that they have, that you can help them solve and you can help them fix. Because if you can help somebody solve a problem that they didn't know that they had, I feel like they're a lot more likely to understand and trust whatever it is you say, because you helped them with something that they didn't know they had a problem with. I mean, I would feel like that. I would feel like if somebody helped me with something I didn't know I needed help with, I would be a lot more likely and a lot more understanding and a lot more receptive to stuff they're saying, because they helped me out with something I didn't know I had. So these are very key when it comes to creating pieces of content. You need to think of creating, your content around, these 2 different things if you can. You know, if you're a fashion account, you talk about different ways you can style stuff. You know, you can still do that, but that's still helping people with a problem they have. You're helping people style clothes with these kind of clothes. So you're still helping people with a problem. So you can do the same thing with fashion. You can do the same thing with beauty, fitness, helping people with problems they had, and you can also be helping people with problems they didn't know they had. So play with those two. So that's all I got for you guys today. So I hope you guys liked this piece of content. I know it was short and sweet, but I hope it was very crisp, and I hope it was it helped you guys out as far as, you know, different ways you guys can create better pieces of content for your following. So if you like this video, make sure you give this video a thumbs up so that way I know to keep making videos like this. If you have any questions, concerns, or maybe some topics you want to hear me talk about, feel free to leave that below in the comment section below. I pay attention to that stuff. It helps me create content so that way I can speed up your learning process. So if you have any questions, topics, or stuff you want to hear me talk about, please leave that below in the comment section. I pay attention to that. But until the next video, I guess I'll see you guys then. You guys be safe out there.